Good morning. Welcome once again to our back activity, private conference of 8 civil works projects. Before we proceed, may we ask one of our back secretariats for the roll call of attendance.
Good morning again. For today's back activity, the following members are present: Adelaide Habson, back by chairperson; Maria Lucia Runes and Alfagracia Borja, regular members; and Norbert and Cipriano Garcia, head of back secretariat. Also present are the following back DWH members: Angelito Ortiz Jr., John Roland Afigo, and Vincent Guzman. From the back secretariat are Libelia Jr., likewise, the following back support staff are in attendance: Raven Joy Marquez and Freddy Dominic Bersamira. Present to participate in the private conference for today's activity are Engineer Irina Victoria Javier, Engineer Marichin Arquitola, and Engineer Carlo Valdez, with the presence of the aforementioned members. A quorum is hereby declared.
Thank you, Engineer Arlene Jr. So let's start. This private conference shall discuss, clarify, and explain, among other things, the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial components of the procurement project, including questions and clarifications raised by the prospective bidders before and during the private conference. The private conference shall be held at least 12 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and the receipt of bids, but not earlier than 7 calendar days from the FieldDev's posting of the invitation to bid or bidding documents, and in the case of consulting services, from the determination of the shortlisted consultant. For purposes of clarifying or modifying any provision of the bidding documents, bid bulletins may be issued upon the procuring entity's initiative at least 7 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. Any modification to the bidding documents shall be identified as an amendment. For the first project to be discussed by Engineer Karina Honesto Javier.
That is 24AE0115.
24AE0.
No, no.
No.
For our first project, construction of 4-story 12 classroom school building at La Union National High School, City of San Fernando, La Union. It is a 4-story 12 classroom completion of project. Project duration of 54 and 9 calendar days predetermined. ABC as submitted is 4,395,762.55 cents. And as evaluated, 4,395,760.81. The scope of works are as follows. The cement floor finish from ground floor to fourth floor corridor, plastering and painting works, fourth floor walls and roof deck parapet, electrical works, the panel board, transformer and lighting fixtures. For the mechanical works, it includes the ventilating equipment and AFSS water supply. The minimum equipment requirement is a delivery or cargo truck. The summary of quantities are as follows. For the other general requirements, which composes of the project billboards and signboards, occupational safety and health, mobilization and demobilization. For the finishing and other civil works, cement floor finish, cement plaster finish, and painting works for masonry or concrete. And for electrical, panel board, transformer and lighting fixtures, and lastly, the mechanical, which composes of ventilating equipment and automatic fire sprinkler system. Here are the breakdown of the percentages of the quantities. These are the plastering and painting works for the fourth floor walls and for the roof deck walls. And a 325 kVA single phase transformer is included. And here is the specification for the panel boards. For the electrical works, the lighting fixtures includes two 18 watts LED fluorescent surface mounted for classroom. For hallway, 118 watts. And for the comfort room is 118 LED pin light fixture. And for the AFSS water supply, 2 units of 2,000 gallons water tank, 2 units of 2 horsepower water pump, and Shamis piping and fittings. And for the mechanical works, as mentioned a while ago, the ceiling fan for all classroom and exhaust fan for all classroom, comfort room. These are the site pictures. This. That's all. Thank you. Let's go next. Likas na, yung 115.
For 24A0115, the major category of work use is under BIC, Buildings Completion. And reiteration of the title, it is a rebid contract po. So, next.
Ako na.
The next project is Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building, DIMSU MLUC, Phase 1, Barangay Catbangen, City of San Fernando, La Union, with a contract ID of 24AE0116, and an appropriation of 10,670,037 pesos, same with the approved budget of the contract, and a contract duration of 237 and 111 predetermined days. These are the references and attachments. First is the CMPD second semester, CY 2025, as of January 14, 2026. The equipment cost based from the 27th edition of ASL rates, computation of estimated project duration, DO 159 series of 2015, the canvas price of materials, polling cost analysis, updated labor cost as of December 31, 2025, and the source of fund is the GAA 2025. These are the scope of works. First is the construction of the retrofitting part. First, it includes the reinforcing concrete, which are the structural concrete of 4,000 PSI, reinforcing steel of the form grade 40, and the formworks and false works. It also includes the earthworks and the other general requirements. And for the finishing and other civil works, the plumbing works, ceiling, carpentry and joinery works, which composes of the modular and the PVC ceiling. Same with the finishing hardware. And it also includes the aluminum frame glass door, swing type, aluminum glass windows, owning and fixed type, and frames, doors, roll-up doors for the entrance and exits, and glaze tiles for the comfort room, cement plaster finish, masonry, wood and steel painting works, and the 4 inches CHP non-load bearing. And for the electrical, conduits, boxes and fittings, wires and wiring devices, panel boards, and lighting fixtures. This part is where the PVC ceiling and the FISM board ceiling will be installed. And this is for the structural concrete and reinforcing bars. We will be incorporating concrete jacketing details with the spiral ties for the other columns which was affected by the earthquake. And for the finishing, here is one of the main focus of the project, the modular partition of the comfort rooms and the ceiling of the CR and other rooms which are not yet finished. That's all for 2580-0116. Thank you.
The major category of work assigned for this contract is BIC buildings completion. And reiteration, it is a rebid contract po. Thank you.
So, good morning everyone. We proceed with the next project po. We have 25